Hey guys, what's up? It's Triforce Wizard here, and I'm here with my DS/3DS collection. And I know that I promised to have this out last week, but I've been having troubles recording and videos aren't loading, but who cares about that right now? Let's just get into my collection. So, we're going to start off with the systems here. So, first off, we got the nice DSi, and I got this on launch date actually, and it's a really great system actually. I was always a big fan of the original DS too, but this brought internet, and I remember everyone used to have one of these back in the day. Not a lot of people had DSs, they had a DSi. So that's a good system, upgraded version of the actual DS. And here we have my 3DS, which we all know what a 3DS is, and I have not upgraded to the new 3DS yet because I don't see much reason at the moment, because, well, there's only one game for the new 3DS that I'm thinking of playing, so, yeah, not much reason to upgrade at the moment. I'll think about doing that later. Maybe my birthday. And then we got my original DS. This is actually my dad's because mine is broken, but yeah, original DS, nice to have. You can play Game Boy Advance games on it if you don't own one of those. Alright, now let's get into the games. So, first off, we got Yoshi's Island DS. Now, I don't hear people talk about this one a lot. They either talk about how great the original Yoshi's Island was or how bad the new Yoshi's Island is. But this one was, I actually kind of prefer it to the original Yoshi's Island. I'm not sure if I should say that, but pretty good level design, and it's a pretty good sequel. If you're going to pick up one of the Yoshi's Islands, you probably get that one. We got Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. And another game that people don't like that much, and for no other reason but because it's on a handheld pretty much. I mean, I didn't find this that bad. It was kind of tedious going back to the Ocean King, and the final boss is freaking impossible because you have to like draw or something. But besides that, it's a pretty good game. I enjoyed it. And then here you got Legend of Spyro, Dawn of Dragons, and Spyro's gone downhill a lot, and this game wasn't really that fun. I remember playing it on GameCube and PlayStation 1, but this game's not very good. Don't even remember that much about it. The Legendary Starfy, I would say it's a sort of hidden gem in the DS library. I remember seeing commercials and stuff, and I think Nintendo really tried to push this back in the day. Lots of kids in my neighborhood had this game, and I remember playing it with them. Really fun game. It's kind of a Kirby sort of game, and that's how I found out about it, from playing Kirby. Saw it in one of those little booklets. Anyways, good game. Pick it up if you ever see it. It's like $2 now, so that's really cheap. And now we got Super Mario 64 DS, and this is a great remake of Super Mario 64, one of my favorite games of all time, maybe even my favorite Mario game of all time. It added Luigi and Wario and Yoshi, if anyone cares, and yeah, really good game. Not much you could say that hasn't been said about Mario 64. And now we have Star Fox Command, and this is not the greatest Star Fox game. I don't know, I've liked pretty much all Star Fox games, even some of the quote-unquote bad ones. But this one just, I don't know, the tactical approach to the series was not a welcome change for me. But at least they try stuff with Star Fox. And now we got Space Invaders Extreme, and this is a really fun game that I got not too long ago. It's Space Invaders, the original Space Invaders, classic. But there's a lot of color and music, like when you shoot them it kind of makes a song, and it's a really epic game. I've made it to like level 10 or something on this. Yeah, I'll probably have to go back to that and play some more of it. And here we got Plants vs. Zombies, and this is a great mobile and PC game that everyone used to play back in the day, but I decided to get it for the DS. And it's Plants vs. Zombies, except for they changed a few levels to work in the DS kind of controls, and not a bad port. Oh, okay. Next off, we have Sonic Colors, and Sonic, he's fallen from grace in the last few years, or he's, you know about Sonic already. He's not been doing great for the last little while, but Generations and Colors kind of brought him back into the mainstream and all that, but this is not my favorite game. I mean, maybe if I played on the Wii I'd enjoy it more, but there's just a lot of tedious level design in this game, and all the environments look kind of the same to me. But, hey, I'm not the biggest fan of Sonic. I do enjoy the games, though. And now we got Pokemon White. And this is a great Pokemon game. This is actually probably my favorite generation of Pokemon games. People hated these for some reason because of a few bad Pokemon designs, but you look at Generation 6 and they had bad designs too, like Klefki is stupid and all that. I actually enjoyed Garbodor. I actually got rid of my starter in this game because I had Pokemon Black before this. and I used Garbodor as my starter, so actually like that Pokemon. Great generation. I didn't like Generation 6 as much, but Generation 5 was great. And now we got Pokemon Platinum, and I also enjoy Generation 4. I remember seeing commercials for this game, really wanting to get it, and yeah, love this game. Great game. Pokemon's always fun no matter what, though. And then we got Pokemon Black, and it's Pokemon White pretty much, but, you know, has a different legendary. You know how that goes. And here we have Pokemon Soul Silver in its original box. I'm not going to take it out, but, yeah, cool little remake. I really like Generation 1 and 2, too, but, I'm not like Gen 1 or anything. Alright, now let's move on to my 3DS games. And we'll start off with Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds, and this is a great 3DS Zelda game. Handheld Zelda games have always been kind of hit or miss, but this one's really good. This is like A Link to the Past, but they upgraded it, and one of my favorite 2D Zelda games, probably my favorite 2D Zelda game, actually. And we followed up with another Zelda game, and this is Ocarina of Time 3D, which is a remake of Ocarina, and actually the first version of this game that I actually beat. I used to play it back in the day on the GameCube and N64, but never beat it until I got out of the 3DS. Oh, excuse me. Alright, next off we got Super Street Fighter 4 3D Edition, and I love Street Fighter. I've been playing since Street Fighter 2, and this is a really good version to have. I don't see how there's that much 3D in it, though, and it doesn't really show off the system that well for a launch title, but as just a game, for like, it's good as just a game, but not as a 3DS game. Now we got Pokemon Y, and as I said when I was talking about the other Pokemon game, it wasn't my favorite generation, but I mean, the Mega Evolutions and some of the Pokemon were really cool, like Green Ninja. I can't say I didn't enjoy this game, I just didn't enjoy it as much as the others. Team Flare was a really stupid idea, and I just couldn't take them seriously after Plasma was so awesome. Then we got Pokemon X, and as I said before, it's Pokemon Y, but different Pokemon. And now we got Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, and this is a pretty good game to have if you like Monster Hunter, but there's no multiplayer unless you have the Wii U version, so, and that's, I wanted to play this with my friend, but I couldn't do it, so, but still a fun game. I still played it some. And now we got Kirby Triple Deluxe, and I love Kirby. I loved it since Superstar Ultra that I had on the DS, and this is a really good return to form. I mean, after we got Return to Dreamland, another 2D platformer, and there's a new one coming out soon that they just showed off at their Nintendo Direct, which is going to be in the same design as Triple Deluxe. So, always loved Kirby games, always loved to pick them up. I still don't have Rainbow Curse, but I'll be getting that soon. Now we got Kid Icarus Uprising. Kid Icarus has made his glorious return, and hand cramping, but actually I didn't have that much problem with this, controlling it, and it's a really fun game, really nice banter. The villains are really funny in this and really great. Like this, there hasn't been a game with this much charm in a while that I played. And now we got Fire Emblem Awakening. This, for a time, was the only game I needed on my 3DS. This is like freaking awesome. The romance and friendship mechanics made this game, put probably like extra like 50 hours into this game for me. Just getting my characters together, beating the levels, buying the DLC, doing all that. Fire Emblem's just an amazing series, and I wish I had got into it earlier because all the other games are like hundreds of dollars now, which kind of sucks. But hey, maybe they'll see their success of the Fire Emblem series, and maybe they'll make some kind of collection or something. That'd be really great. And now we got Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D, and this is Donkey Kong finally returning to his 2D roots. And it's not as good as the original Donkey Kongs, but definitely a great game. I actually like Tropical Freeze slightly better than this, but this was a good start, and after not seeing a Donkey Kong game for so many years, I was glad to see this. This was a great game on the Wii, and 3DS version is even better in my opinion. And finally, we have Animal Crossing New Leaf, and Animal Crossing, this is my first Animal Crossing game. Played it for probably 2 years now, and still more stuff to do in it, so always a great series to have. Yeah, so that's it for my boxed collection. Now we're going to look at some loose games. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of loose games, but I do have a few for the DS because I lost their boxes over the years, but I am working on getting them back. So first of all, we have Pokemon Pearl, which is Pokemon Platinum, but it came first, and really fun game. I mean, not much to say about that if you played Platinum. And then we got Pokemon Black 2, if I can get the camera to focus. But yeah, I really like that they made sequels to Pokemon Black and White, even after people complained, because these are actually pretty good sequels. The story wasn't as good though, but the Pokemon, it was a great, like, it was I hesitate to say that it was better than Black and White, but I don't know. The story was a little bit lacking in this one, but it was still a great game. And now we have my only non-unboxed 3DS game. This is Pokemon Rumble Blast. Really fun little Diablo kind of game, I guess you could say. Got this for Christmas, and you play as little Pokemon toys. It's a really strange concept, but it's really fun, actually. Fossil Fighters. This is another kind of underrated gem for the DS, and it's kind of like Pokemon in a way. You like dig up fossils and then you bring them back to life. It's really strange, but it actually works really well, and I remember having lots of good memories with this. They made a new one recently. I'm going to have to pick that up, too. And finally, I have Kirby Superstar Ultra, and I love this game, and I don't know why I don't have a box for this already. As soon as I get a DS box, I'm gonna print a cover and get this back to its full condition. Maybe even get a manual for it, because I love this game. This game is amazing. It's better than Superstar in every way. It was a great remake, and I love this game. And finally, just for fun, got my Action Replay DSi version, and I actually use this a lot on the Pokemon games. Don't tell anybody I cheat it, but lots of fun with this, kind of like the Game Genie modern day gaming. So, well, that is it, guys. That is my entire 3DS collection for the time being. I'll definitely be sure to pick up some more. Maybe leave some suggestions for games I should pick up in the future, and yeah, make some suggestions for games, the next game collection you want me to do. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye.